All right, let's do a quick market update of where we're at in winter 2026. There's no doubt there's questions at the moment saying, geez, the market's slowed down, the market's changing, what's happening out there? And they're the big questions we're getting all the time. The short answer is that yes, the market has changed from where it was. It had to change. We were running at record low levels of listings at around 1,800 listings when we entered into Christmas and into the new year. That is just such low historical numbers we've never seen before. Bear in mind, historically, we sit at around 12,000 listings on the market at once. We've currently gone out to around 6,000. It's providing a really nice balanced market, but it is still showing some short supply for the number of buyers that are still out there looking for homes. First home buyers, we've definitely seen a pullback in first home buyers where they anticipate maybe the market to come back a bit. And in that lower end of the market, we have seen some prices come back. The middle and upper end of the markets are still holding very firm and very strong, and we're seeing very little to no change in those markets whatsoever. So now's a pretty good time for first home buyers to jump out there. We do know that once they start buying, that the rest of the first home buyers jump in and start buying as well. As far as numbers of homes selling each week, we were peaking around 1,000 or so around Christmas time or last year when the market was really running strong, but we're still seeing transactions of around 700 per week across Perth. These are some still very, very strong numbers at the moment. We know immigration is still up. We know we've got buyers out there waiting. They haven't gone away. So the market is really good. And I think for buyers and sellers, we're seeing that much more balanced market. We're probably seeing more sellers come on the market now because they know there is more availability of stock out there for them. One of the big things holding stock back last year was the fact that there was just nowhere for them to go to. So with that increase in stock, we're certainly seeing some confidence there amongst sellers and buyers, hence more properties coming on the market. Some of the big changes over the last 3 months certainly has been the tax changes around negative gearing and capital gains, which was announced at the federal budget. I think it was around May 14th. That certainly caused a little bit of a hiccup amongst investors entering the market, and one of the reasons why first home buyers pulled back a little bit. Interestingly enough, we are seeing investors jump back in now. Prices have dropped a little bit at that lower end where they buy, so they've come back in, and they're getting the rewards of the prices just coming off slightly in that market. They are also going to reap the benefits of rents increasing. There's no doubt that with the government trying to slow down investors in the market, we're going to see increase in rents. So the rental income on those properties is going to go up. And remembering that not every investor in the market looks for negative gearing, they come in with some money, which means that they are positively geared from day one, if not very shortly afterwards. The big change, I think, that wasn't really spoken about much was around those with self-managed super funds. The government now not allowing self-managed super funds to borrow money. They promoted the fact that it was only less than 1% of loans out there were to self-managed super funds. So it begged the question, why do we need to make a change when so few loans are lent to self-managed super funds? The downside there is that we do know that those self-managed super funds rent out all the properties that they buy. They can't live in them. It's against the law for them to live in their own properties in the self-managed super funds, nor their family. So the market is really missing out on some investment properties out there, and those people that like to rent are missing out of that demand out there. So there is certainly going to be some pressure on the rental market as we move forward, and we're seeing a very balanced sales market at the moment. Great time to buy, great time to sell. So whatever you're looking to do, I think you're it's all looking good. Where the market heads as the year goes, we will see. If people keep talking the market down, then that can become self-fulfilling, and that might happen. We just never know. But we do know that with the number of buyers that are out there looking, we do know the immigration numbers are super strong and the availability of stock is low. So we shouldn't see a huge dip in the market as we move forward. But we'll come back in another 3 months and we'll give another update as we move through spring, and we look forward to chatting then.